How's it going, everybody? That guy here with the Halo video. I haven't played Halo Infinite in like 3 years. I think like when it first came out, so it's gonna be a completely new experience, but hey, I'm up for it. So what I wanted to talk about today was the fact that our time is being completely wasted. As a society, in my own time, for my hobbies and whatever I want to do, and really just what other people do too. Time is being wasted in all aspects, you know. And what I mean by that is that, in terms of like other people, is that instead of having meaningful conversations, I feel like a lot of the times are the same. I talked about this before, but honestly, it's annoying. And I feel like every second that I spent on this earth is precious in some way. And that prevents me from simply being able to relax because of that. So essentially what I'm trying to say is that there's a need to always be productive. At least for me. I have a constant need to always have something to do, or to always be efficient with my time, and to always be on, I guess, like the grind. You know, either work-wise or even like just like whenever I'm supposed to be relaxing, there's an efficient method of relaxing, and that efficient method is seeing a movie that I've been wanting to see for a long time, or it's or just continuing my hobbies that I've been really wanting to finish, or reading a book that I've been wanting to read for a long time. I need to be efficient with my own free time, essentially. I cannot simply relax. And that's really a big issue, and a really dangerous one, actually, because it pretty much never allows you to relax at all. Like, period. Like, you cannot allow yourself to simply take a breather. And, like, as soon as you get back from home, or from work, when you get home, it's just more work, but for a different cause. It's honestly just, it's terrible. I hate it. And honestly, it's not something that I should be continuing doing. I know that it could definitely be a mindset thing, but it's just like, I don't know how I could get out of that, because I've so finely tuned my brain. I feel like I've been too responsible. Too responsible. So I have constant work and responsibilities at all times. I always have responsibilities with speech and debate, and even just, and I hate to admit it, but even just hanging out and talking with friends and making sure they're all right and playing games with them is a responsibility. I need to make sure they're doing okay, and I need to make sure that they are just, they're doing good, that they're doing good mentally, and I need to be there for them. Well, let me double check that. Okay, thank God. I was just making sure I wasn't talking again. But yeah, what I'm saying is that my friends are, again, I really hate to admit it, but they're also another thing that I need to tend to. And that just contributes further to my decline in wanting to relax. It sucks. It honestly sucks. There's also kind of an anxiousness of trying new things, because I've so finely tuned my routine so much to the point that there's no room for any deviation, because any deviation can just lead to wasted time. If I one day in my morning routine try something different, then oh no, my routine is now 20 minutes longer than it should be, and that was 20 minutes I could have spent studying, or 20 minutes I could have spent listening to a new album, or 20 minutes I could have done whatever, homework. And so, in essence, I'm stuck. Essentially, I have this idea that I need to do something different. I do not like to live this way of constantly being in need of doing something. Yet, if I try to do that, then I end up just wasting that time that I've been trying to avoid. And obviously I waste time. It's not like I'm a perfect machine. I am not a perfect machine. Nobody is a perfect individual or robot who could just work for 16 hours a day, no sweat, sleep 8 hours, wake up, repeat, with no deviation from that whatsoever. I am not 100% locked in at all times, and I definitely scroll on my phone, on Instagram, reels and stuff like that, which I'm trying to avoid. But regardless, it is just, I've had enough, and it's really annoying. And like I said, I have anxiousness to talk to new people, and I have a lack of motivation to do my hobbies because I feel like I'm so swamped with work right now that I feel like, as well, my hobbies require so much time. Here's the other thing. My hobbies feel like if I have only 20 minutes to do them, then it was a waste of time because I was not be able to get done anything. It takes 20 minutes just to set up and think about what I want to do. And so if I only have 20 minutes in the day before I need to start studying again or I need to start doing homework again, then essentially it's like it's either work on it and get barely anything meaningful done, or not being able to continue, like get into the flow and then immediately have to get pulled back and not be able to get in back into it again, or just not do it and focus on other stuff that also matters in that time frame. And that's the position I'm stuck in right now. And there will be breaks. There will be points where I will have enough time. I'll have like 2 hours to myself. I'm like, okay, now let's do some animation. Let's do whatever. But I don't know when that time will come. I have no idea. And I'm scared to think about that. Here's another thing though. I have anxiousness to talk to new people and meet new people because they're different. No, not like different in the sense of like, oh, this person is into this kind of thing or looks this certain way or whatever. That's not what I mean. I mean they're different in the sense that they are people I've never met before. I'm anxious to talk to somebody that I've never met before because it is a chore to get to know them. Like I said, my friendships and the people I talk to require effort. And they require discipline and, you know, constantly talking to them. And sometimes I just, like at school, I just want to be locked in the whole time. I feel like I don't have time to even meet new people right now. It's not that big of a deal. I do meet people a lot of different days, but it's just like, it's gone to the point where I think even talking to my friend is kind of like a waste of my time. Sometimes. But here's also another thing. Yeah, routine. I already said how routines are eating away at me. But what's the thing that is scary is that even though I have this great routine and I feel like I'm doing really good for myself, like as in the sense of like I've got it all under control. Honestly, my life is not that bad, but I'm just trying to think of like while I'm gonna reap these long-term benefits of going to college and passing my AP exams and all that, I just think about the clock is ticking down. Right now, I'm still in high school. And I'll be in college soon in a couple of months. And I have no idea. I have no idea what the experience will be like. I have no idea how much free time I'll have. High school, it's been measurable now that I've been here for a couple of years. But I have no idea how much free time I'll have in college. And I'm afraid that I'm going to be so busy, way busier than I am right now, where all my hobbies and everything that I've worked towards will just be for nothing. Because I will not have enough time to do any of them again. So clock is ticking down, and that's it's scary. It's really scary. And what's really frustrating is that other people do not make use of their time at all. People are not efficient with their time whatsoever. Well, okay, not everybody. Let me rephrase that. Not everybody is inefficient with their time, but a lot of the people I talk to, and there's certain people that just have a lack of time management or scheduling skills, and I feel isolated because of that. I am so responsible, and I know I sound like I'm just like, oh, I'm the best at everything, but that's not what I mean. I feel like I am so responsible and on top of it and I don't want to procrastinate, that it just essentially isolates myself. I push others away because when they're goofing off, I'm studying. And when I finally have enough time at the end of the day, they're cramming for their next test because they procrastinated it. While I prefer to do it all in one go from the beginning. So it's like we have opposite schedules. And so that means that when my friend is trying to show me something funny during one of my periods, like during study hall, I just ignore. Because I want to focus so that when I get home, like how I am right now, I don't have to think about anything. And I could just relax to the best of my ability. And this what I'm doing right now is pretty relaxing to me. And I'm really grateful that I feel like I'm being efficient with my time right now, even though I'm like literally playing Halo and just talking in front of a mic. But to me, this feels like a good use of my time. I feel like my well-being and my mental health is better when I do this. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by being efficient. And so there you go. I feel isolated. I'm independent. I do not need to rely on others for my own satisfaction or for my own hobbies or whatever. I do not need to rely on others. I just need me, myself, and I. But that's also not a great thing. So yeah, the moral of the story is really to just go out, try new hobbies, yada yada, go and discover your passion and just be the best version of yourself you possibly can. Always be self-improving, and I try to strive for that. I try to be the best version of myself I can be. Like every day I always I basically live the mantra like, oh, I want to be a better version of myself than I was yesterday. But it's hard. And I feel stuck. And I don't know when that'll change, but we'll just have to wait and see. That's a weird glitch. Anyway, that's all I've got for me today. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you.